Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. It's been a very long time ago that I post a video with the DVD and Blu-ray updates. Um, the reason is actually I don't buy a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays anymore. I think maybe 1 year, maybe longer, maybe 2 years ago, I buy every weekend DVDs or Blu-rays, and I have a great big collection. But last I reorganized my collection, and many titles are movies I don't like, or some I had on DVD and Blu-ray, so I make some choices. Uh, and I told myself I only buy some DVDs and Blu-rays I absolutely want, or the price is so good that I can make more titles to buy or something. Anyways, that is the reason. But now I have a couple of DVDs and Blu-rays. Of the month September 2023. I was on vacation, and in my vacation I buy a couple of new titles, two second-hand movies, and I buy from a Dutch sailor a lot of second-hand movies, but I show you that later in this video. I start with the two DVDs I buy in a second-hand shop in the Netherlands. I pay totally 50 cents for both movies. And the first movie is Freeway. And this film is really good. I remember the time I watched this movie, I was a big fan of Reese Witherspoon and Kiefer Sutherland. And I remember this is a very, very good movie, but I don't have it in my collection. So I saw this for the great price, and yeah, this is a must-have for in my collection, of course. It looks in a very perfect condition, as you can see. And for that price, of course, I want this, I need it. Freeway. And the another movie I buy, this is not in the best condition. This is a what was the name of that? Of course, it is second hand because they use it a lot of times in a video store. X-Rental, that's it, X-Rental. But Tunnel Rats, inspired by a true story. I've never seen this movie before, but it looks like a very good film about the war in Vietnam, 1968. Yeah, I think this is a really, really good movie as well. And it is not about war, by the way. Excuse me, I saw this and I think this is a war movie, but it isn't a war movie, I believe. But it's being inspired on a true story. So this looks being a very good film. I think it is really interesting as well. Tunnel Rats. Both movies for 50 cents in a second-hand store. Now I'm gonna show you the DVD pickups from a Dutch sailor. I pay in totally with include shipping cost 20 euros, and that is really cheap. I mean, the shipping costs in the Netherlands are very expensive. The highest is 7 euros, I think. But yeah, I have a couple of titles. One title is not here. I cannot show you that at this moment because it is in the living room, and that is Prison Break, the final break. That is the movie I was looking for. I found him by the Dutch sailor, and I found more movies I want, or I'm looking forward to. So I'm very happy for €20 with all the DVDs I'm gonna show you right now. And we start with the first movie, not the best movie. Actually, it is not a really good film. It isn't, but it's just good for an evening or a lazy Sunday. And this is Squash. This is a bit inspired by the different movies like Four Weddings and a Funeral and Bridget Jones' Diary, but it's all about three older women and a very young boy. Four singles and a wedding, and then you create Quash. I see this movie a couple of years ago and it was not really bad. It is not a top movie, absolutely not. I think I give him 2 stars, that is really low. But I love it to see again. Here I have from the Quality Film Collection the Silver Linings Playbook. This is with Bradley Cooper. I never seen this movie before, but I think this is a really good film. I mean, I read it and I read some different reviews, and I think this is a very great movie. And also starring with Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro has a part in it. Yeah, Silver Linings Playbook. I also pick up Rango. Johnny Depp is Rango. I've never seen this movie before, but it looked like a very funny animated movie, and yeah, I think this has a lot of humor. I see here some pictures. Look at this face, and here you see him. I think this is a very funny animated movie. I think this is a great must-have for in my collection, and Johnny Depp is also one of my favorite actors. So yeah, I think this is a lot of fun. Another Quality Film Collection title, that is Magnolia. I never seen this movie before. This is with a very great cast. Tom Cruise has a part in it, and Philip Seymour Hoffman, Julianne Moore, and Melinda Dillon. This guy looks. This is Philip, but he looks like. So from the first sight, a little bit on an older Matt Damon. I don't know, but it looks a bit like that. Another great movie. This is that film, Moonlight. I saw this movie, I think, maybe 2-3 years ago. Maybe longer, I'm not really sure about. But this is a great heart-sad film. This is a drama movie. This young guy, he have some struggles with himself. I mean, he like not woman, but he like men, and in a lot of countries is it a big thing if you are bisexual or gay sexual, and that is exactly the storyline of Moonlight. This is a beautiful film and a must-have for indie collection. This is absolutely a beautiful movie, and the cover is also great. Look at this, from young boy to a man. I also pick up Jackie Brown. This is the metal case edition, the 2-disc special edition. Yeah, it's a lot of scratching. That is really sad, but for the price, it is okay. You know, I can't say I don't want a scratching edition, but this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Um, yeah, I love, if you look at this on that side, without the scratching, is that a beautiful case. It's a beautiful edition. It's just only black with gold letters, Jackie Brown, a picture, and a bullet shot, and money. That is great. A movie by Quentin Tarantino, to disc. Another pickup I have is Titus with Anthony Hopkins. Looks like a beautiful film, but I never see that movie before. And here we have Big Stan by Rob Schneider. He is a very funny, underrated actor. We know him, I think the most people know him from Deuce Bigelow or The Animal. But Big Stan is also a great movie with a lot of humor. And yeah, I love that guy. He is really funny and has some great movies, but he is really underrated. Big Stan. The Curse of the Golden Flower. This is still sealed, as you see. A beautiful film. I see this movie also many years ago, but it's a beautiful film. Absolutely really beautiful. Here is a Dutch movie, The 8 Club, or maybe in English The Food Club, but I don't think that is the original name. And here I have Behind Your Eyes, His Homecoming and Her Nightmare. This is also a rental movie, but I read it and I think this is a perfect thriller movie. And here's another beautiful film, The Memoirs of a Geisha. That is absolutely an amazing, beautiful film. And it's also actually inspired by a true story, because the geishas are real. And that is exactly how this woman lived. But a very beautiful film. And this is, by the way, as extras, the documentaries of the Geisha boot camp. The building to Helen Machi, the look of a geisha, and the music of the memoirs. And that has a lot of photos and costumes behind the scenes. So I can't wait to watch this film for the second time and check the extra bonus documentaries and all that stuff. Really good. I also pick up Revolver, a movie by Guy Ritchie, and with another favorite actor of mine, Jason Statham. And I knew all his movies, and I think I have seen the most movies of Statham, but I never heard about Revolver. Absolutely not. So yeah, this is the first movie I have from Statham with Jason Statham with some hair. This is really unbelievable. But he is a great actor, and I think this is a great film. I also pick up Hotel Rwanda, a true story. This is also a metal case in a great condition this time. The 2-disc special edition. When the world closed its eyes, he opened his arms. And this is also a true story. I love true stories a lot. And this has also a lot of extras. As you see, the message for peace, making Hotel Rwanda, the documentary Return to Rwanda, photos and more. I absolutely love true stories. And here I have the 2-disc special edition of Un Properi. This is from the label of the home screen collection. There was a time I had a lot of home screen collection movies, and I don't know what happened or what happened to me, because one day I give all that movies away. I don't know why. That is really stupid. I have maybe 2 or 3 now in my collection. The home screen collection was a very expensive collection to have, same like the quality film collection, the Arrow collection, the cartoon collection, all that shit. So I don't know what happened to me, but finally I have one of them back. But I never see this before, and I think this is a very great movie as well. I mean, all the home screen movies are great. And then we do the next movie, Django Unchained. This is the remake of Django by Quentin Tarantino with a great cast. I am absolutely not a Western fan, but movies like this, I like. Then we have the Spiderwick Chronicles. This is with a very young Norman Bates from Bates Motel, and a very young The Good Doctor guy. What is this guy's name? I have looking. What is his name? Oh, Freddie Highmore. That is it. That is his name. Yeah, I like fantasy movies like this. This is great. I also have Hotel Transylvania, another animation movie. There are in totally 3 editions from this movie. So I have a mission to do for a new film, part 2 and part 3. Because yeah, I want this made complete. Kingdom of Heaven by Orlando Bloom. And here is Deadpool. Still looking for part 2. That is my another mission, but yeah, Deadpool, it's a great film. I loved it. This is a lot of humor, and yeah, this is a great superhero movie with a lot of fun. Then I have the original 1978 movie of Piranha. I love the cover. Look at this. And this have the old label, by the way. Look at this. Really, really great. (2001) A Space Travesty by with Leslie Nielsen. He is a very funny actor, also really underrated. I never seen this before, but the monsters looks funny, so I think this is a really funny movie to see. Machine Gun Preacher. This is from the director of The Kite Runner, based by a true story, with another fantastic, great actor, Gerard Butler. I love a lot of films from Gerard Butler. He is a very good actor. Absolutely very good. Then I have here the Tom and Jerry movie by Warner Bros. Yeah, Tom and Jerry, great childhood favorite movies. Yeah, this is great. This is really great. I have on Blu-ray the live action Tom and Jerry movie. That was great. That was a lot of fun. But the best is of course the cartoon Tom and Jerry. The next I have is the special edition of Fireball. This movie is a mix between martial arts and basketball. I've never seen this before, but I think this is a great action movie with great fights and great basketball moves. The cover look really good. Three Kingdoms, The Resurrection of the Dragon. This is the 2-disc special edition. A really beautiful movie, but this is also a really beautiful set. Look at this. A small diggy pack inside with beautiful artwork. Look. Look, look, look. Look how fantastic this is. This is amazing. This is really amazing. A beautiful edition. Oh. Then I have here the series, season 1, Verliefd op Ibiza, In Love on Ibiza. I saw the movie. The movie is a Dutch movie. It's a great film. And yeah, there is a series from, I believe 2 seasons in totally. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I think this is nice. I also pick up Manish, the another metal case, and look at this, beautiful, based on a true story. I have a lot of movies based on a true story in this video, but yeah, the true stories are the best, actually. And then the last two, and the last two are also based on a true story movies. The first one is the limited edition digibook of Sunny Boy. A beautiful film, absolutely a really beautiful film, and a beautiful edition. This is absolutely a beautiful edition. This is a beautiful sad story, and you have a little bit cry if you watch this movie. This is unbelievable. Read this. This is Sunny Boy from the movie The Singing Fool. And that was a song singing by Al Jolson in 1928. Look at this. Very beautiful. And the Diggy books are beautiful because you see here some pictures. These are the pictures from the guy in the movie, the little one. But this black and white pictures are from the original guy. Look. The black and white are the original pictures. Really, really beautiful. Sunny boy. And the last true story is Nowhere Boy, the limited edition, the film and the soundtrack. And this is all about the life of John Lennon. And I never seen this movie before. I actually didn't know that they make a movie from this guy. But I love films with the story of famous people. I saw King Richard. This is about the story of his daughters, Venus and Serena Williams. I saw the story of Elvis. This is about the life of Elvis Presley. I saw Rocketman, about the life of Elton John. And I have seen the Jersey Boys. This is all about the Jersey Boys many years ago. And I have Queen in my collection on Blu-ray. And I have Respect, this from the story of Aretha Franklin. So yeah, I love storylines about famous people who's singing or acting great. And this is about John Lennon. And this is also a Diggy book. Actually, he looks a little bit like Elvis. But it is a John Lennon. Not the real one, of course. This is the actor, but you know what I mean. But it looks like Elvis, right? Really cool. And this is the soundtrack with 18 songs. A song with Elvis Presley, but also from John Lennon, Mother. And the CD looks like an LP. That is really cool. So these are all the movies and Prison Break, the final break, I buy from a Dutch sailor for 20 euros, include shipping. That is amazing. And now I'm gonna show you the last pickups in my vacation. I have to how it was. I think it was on that way. Yeah. And I show you first two movies I pick up. These are all new movies, by the way, from a DVD store. But the movies I show you now, I buy in my vacation. The first two movies I pick up for 12 euros. And that is the DVD called Faithfully Yours. This is a Dutch movie from the makers of Loft. And Loft is not a Dutch... It is a Dutch movie, but the original is from Belgium. Both really good. But this is a Dutch movie, Faithfully Yours. And I pick up the Blu-ray Moonfall. In 2022, humanity will face the dark side of the moon. Look at this. This is a beautiful cover. This is a disaster movie, actually. And I really love disaster movies. I'm a big fan of the disaster movie called Day After Tomorrow. So great, so good. Tsunami, also really good. Tornado Valley, Twister, 2012, great disaster movies. And this is Moonfall. So this two I pick up for 12 euro and 50 cents. Now I'm gonna show you 3 Blu-rays I pick up for in totally 25 euros. The first movie I pick up is Poker Face, a film by Russell Crowe, and also starring Liam Hemsworth. Here on this picture he looks like more about Chris, but it's Liam. And this looks like a very nice poker movie. And Russell Crowe is a very good actor. I also pick up Knock at the Cabin. This looks mysterious. The cover is great and mysterious, but it has beautiful colors. A really beautiful cover. And Megan, the unrated version. And I heard fantastic things about Megan. So I think tomorrow evening is that the movie I want to see. Then I want to see this movie, Megan. How great. This is from the producers of Annabelle and the Black Phone, both great films. But that is all how they make it. Look at this, so beautiful. And this film is half the unrated version and the theatrical version. And the theatrical version is always what you see in the cinema, and the unrated version is the longer edition with a couple of things in the film you never seen at the cinema. So always, if I have a choice between unrated and theatrical, I choose of course the unrated edition, because it's the longer version is always the better version. Another pickup for 22 euros, really expensive for one Blu-ray, but yeah, I want this in my collection. The Super Mario Bros. Movie, the Power Up Edition. Look at this. I was a child, a big fan of Mario. I always play the games on the Super Nintendo, but on the Switch I have also Mario games. Crazy. Really crazy. I always watch Shout, the TV show of the Super Mario Bros. Brothers. Really great. And this is the film. Yeah, it's the live action film, you know. Look at this. Donkey Kong. Very cool. And then the last 2 Blu-rays I pick up. 2 Disney Blu-rays for my Disney Blu-ray collection. 2 for 20 euro. And then for Disney, that is cheap. The first I have is Strange World. This is one of the new Disney animation movies. I don't see anything of this, but it's from the makers of Encanto and Big Hero 6. Encanto, I still haven't seen the movie. I have it in my collection, but Big Hero 6 was really good. So I hope this is it worth, but Disney is always good. And I have finally Maleficent 2. That was the missing piece in my collection. Yeah, Angelina Jolie, great actress. And I love fantasy movies like this. This is just a fairy tale movie, you know? That is great. Really, really nice. And that is it. All the DVDs and Blu-ray pickups of September 2023. Yeah, I hope you like it. 35 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, all about movies. And you have been waiting for a long time on a new video, but you have now a very long video for the next month. No, that's joking. yeah, I love to be back and to show you the pickups, and I want to do more with my channel, of course, and I want to be back to the things I always did. So yeah, I think about to make the monthly short video with the movies and TV shows I've seen, maybe and another review part of this channel. I don't know, I have a lot of inspiration, so I have to think what is nice and what not, I mean, for the public. But yeah, more about that in another video. For now, thank you for watching and see you soon. Goodbye.